Hello, and welcome back to the weekly podcast on global tech news from what's new on the net.com. I am your host Saurabh Gaswala, and it sure feels great to be back in the studio this Sunday, January 23rd, 2022. Here's a big shout out to all my listeners and a big thank you for downloading this podcast. And those of you who have not yet subscribed, please do it right now. There's a lot coming up around the corner, so let's go. Now, before I get into the main headlines, let me just quickly tell all of you that Amazon Alexa went silent on Friday for more than 10 hours. Users reported various problems with Echo devices. Some said their Echo was unresponsive, others said it was throwing up an error, some said Echo was showing a red ring instead of the regular blue or yellow. Complaints poured in from 6:30 a.m. UK time. Now just imagine the plight of all those who had set alarms and reminders on their devices. Alexa, what the hell happened? Anyway, the service was restored Friday evening, though Amazon did not give an explanation, at least till the time we started recording this episode. Oh well. So this was the week when Microsoft announced that its Xbox Game Pass service had reached 25 million subscribers. The company revealed the milestone as part of its landmark announcement that it will acquire Activision Blizzard in a deal valued at US $68.7 billion. So what really is Game Pass? Game Pass is Microsoft's service that offers unlimited access to hundreds of games for a single monthly fee. In addition to Xbox consoles, Game Pass is available on PC and mobile devices via cloud gaming streaming.
Here is a shout out to founders, co-founders, CEOs, CTOs and C-suite guys of tech unicorns, businesses and startups around the world. Come share your business story on our weekly podcast. CEO Speak is a new slot we have introduced in which the top management of tech companies can tell the rest of their community of their success, their struggles, and so on. Plus, as a bonus, the same will also be published on our website what'snewonthenet.com. Get your invite by writing into us at what'snewonthenet.com@gmail.com.
Now for some Web3 news. Mid-week, just 4 months after announcing it was exploring the idea, Twitter began letting some people use non-fungible tokens or NFTs as their profile picture. Subscribers to the Twitter Blue service will now be able to connect a crypto wallet and display any NFTs they own in their profile. These users are easily distinguished from others by the shape of their avatars, a hexagon, rather than the traditional circle. For now, this feature is available only to iOS users. France is not normally on the list of world-famous startups, but of late, startups there are reportedly going great guns. A fintech startup Spendesk has raised fresh funding and become a unicorn, and get this, the 6th French startup to do so in January. Some achievement that. Spendesk announced it had raised an extension to its Series C round. Tiger Global was investing US $114 million in the startup. Following this funding round, the company said that had reached a valuation of more than US $1.14 billion. All I can say to this is, toot nos felicitations, which means, congratulations. Music streaming is continuing to grow around the world. A report from entertainment research firm Media released this week said 523.9 million people subscribed to a music streaming service globally in the second quarter of 2021. This marks a 109.5 million increase, which is a 26.4% hike since the previous year. And guess which streaming company tops the list? Spotify, of course. But even though Spotify remains the most subscribed streaming service, owning 31% of the market, its dominance is very slowly decreasing. It held 33% of the market in 2020 and 34% in 2019, as per the report. What's more, in this quarter, while Spotify grew by 20%, Amazon Music grew by 25% and YouTube Music grew by more than 50% over the year leading up to Q2 2021. Clearly, the competition is catching up with Spotify. Incidentally, the Chinese gaming giant Tencent, which operates Tencent Music, owns the same percent market share as Amazon Music.
Now a message by our sponsor. If you have a business, you need a website. What's the best way to get a website up and running? Choose a website hosting company that makes it simple, like Pair Networks. Pair has over 20 years of experience managing the entire digital ecosystem for thousands of online businesses, all around the world. Pair makes it easy for you, with do-it-yourself website building tools and features, including simple drag-and-drop page design. And they have guaranteed US-based support technicians ready to help you whenever you need it, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Right now, when you sign up with Pair Networks, you'll receive 1 free month of web hosting. See for yourself how easy it is to build your website for free. Visit pair.com/free to get your first month of website hosting for free by using the code QUICKSTART. That's pair.com/free, promo code QUICKSTART to get started today.
Welcome back to our startup segment. Now, some of you at least who are listening to this podcast may be into podcasting themselves. To this lot I ask, do you have a studio? If not, then how do you record guest interviews? You are not alone facing this problem. Many podcasters face this challenge. How to interview someone remotely? Remote recording presents many challenges, and it's really only the quality of the tool that is used, which will contribute to the quality of the end result. To solve this challenge, we have published a list of some of the best tools in the business of remote interviews like Iris and Riverside. So quickly go over to our website what'snewonthenet.com and read up this article. Our second startup revolves around SEO. As all of you know, there are SEO tools, some free, some paid for, available on the web to help you with your SEO. Add to the list now is SEO-checker.io, which claims to help you to monitor and optimize your SEO efforts over time. It also provides tips on how to improve your website real estate and increase traffic and conversions with an easy-to-digest audit report, making your life easier. That's SEO-checker.io for you.
A word of caution. Listeners are strongly advised to do their due diligence before buying or downloading any of the startups featured here. Startup profiles are only for information purposes, and this podcast does not vouch for any of their features.
Alright, with that, it's a wrap. I am at the end of this week's podcast. Hope you have enjoyed listening to it. This is your host Saurabh Gaswala signing off for now. Till we meet again next Sunday. Stay healthy, stay safe.